Newton's first law is the law of inertia. It basically says that an object in rest will remain in rest, and an object in motion will remain in motion, except something happens to change that. In life, we as humans love the status quo. We love the familiar. So if there is something in your life that you want to change, if you're seeking transformation for anything in your life, be it relationships, be it your weight or your health, be it your financial success, be it impact and performance, anything at all, this same law applies. And so if you're going to change a situation, you're going to need to actually either maybe increase the time you spend on it, or increase the money you spend on it, or increase some other form of resource. So the real question, if you keep talking about transformation, is are you more committed to your comfort, also known as inertia, or are you more committed to actually doing what it takes in order to have the change that you want? There's a beautiful Yoruba proverb which basically says that if you love a thing, if you claim you love a thing, then you must also love the things that are required to have that thing. You want a beautiful garden, then you get to get good at gardening, or get good at investing in a gardener to support you with that. You can't say that you love a beautiful garden and not be prepared to garden yourself, the time, the effort, the energy, or put in the resources to pay someone who can get it for you. So, for every single high achiever out there, if you've been talking about a thing and there are opportunities for you to invest in truly changing that situation, then you are not doing it, and this is happening time in, time out, simply ask yourself, am I committed to the transformation, or am I focused on my comfort? A really basic example is I wanted to get a new wardrobe belt, and I've been talking about this for quite a few months, if I'm honest, and each time there was just something that got in the way. And at some point I sat myself down and I said, what's going on here? And it was very clear. I knew that in order to get the wardrobes done, the house would get a little bit messy for a while. I'd have to get all the clothes out of one wardrobe and put them in the other, which will make it really tight. Empty the room where the wardrobes will be done. Just a few things that would be inconvenient whilst the transformation was taking place. Of course, it was going to cost money, it was going to cost time, etc. And so I decided, ooh, this is a great example. Yes, temporarily there will be discomfort. And I know for a fact that when those wardrobes are built, my life will be so much easier. It'll be so much easier to find my clothes. Many things that were outside the wardrobes would be in the wardrobe, so it'll be neater. It'll spark so much joy in my life. But it's exactly the same thing with anything. The things that you know you want, be it more confidence, more courage, more clarity, more money in the bank, better relationships, increased energy and health, more impact in the world, more inner peace of mind, all of these things. However, you also know that in order to get them, maybe it is that you may be afraid of actually introspection and truly facing the saboteurs that are within you. It could be that your big thing is, I don't have enough time to invest in that. It could be that yours is, oh gosh, it's too expensive. That's a lot of money. How can I afford it? Or I don't want to spend it on that, right? It doesn't really matter what your excuse is. What is for sure is if you keep focusing on your excuses, if you keep focusing on your comfort, then you're never going to get the transformation that you desire. Transformation only happens when you overcome the law of inertia. And that is possible only when you are prepared to be uncomfortable, even though it's temporary. You must be prepared to pay the price. The price of your comfort. It could be money, it could be energy, it could be time, whatever it is. If you haven't reached that stage where you're prepared to pay the price, then there is no point talking about the transformation that you say that you want. And another really sneaky thing that could be getting in the way is that a part of you may actually be scared that you will lose your old identity. However, you're not quite sure who you're going to be. And so all of these things could get in the way of change. However, if you are making that decision from a space of your true essence, the part of you that knows that life is happening for you and the chain that was sparked in your heart is going to be amazing, then you will trust and you will allow and you would go for it. If you allow your saboteurs make the decision, you will continue exactly on the same trajectory that you have always taken, and guess what? You will produce the same results. This is why it is essential that if you want to change any aspect of your life at all, you get to be ready for the temporary price, the temporary discomfort that you get to have or pay so that you can enjoy the rewards of that transformation. I'm really, really excited about really landing this point for you, because when you're able to see, ooh, what is that comfort that I am so attached to that I'm unable to commit to my transformation? When you're able to see it, then you have the opportunity to shift it, right? So tune into that. What is the thing that you are so attached to that you're unable to commit to the transformation that will just make your life so much more joyful, so much more connected, so much more easier? Everything will be better. So tune into that. I'd love to know. Share in the comments. And I just want to wish you a beautiful, committed, courageous, connected path of transformation. Love and light.